everybody, welcome to NIGHTCOOP.
Hey, everybody, welcome to NIGHTCOOP. It is a dream to be here with you all yet again. You might notice that we look a little slimmer. Thanks to the camera angle.
We literally haven't even seen if it's going to make a difference.
I don't know if it is going to make a difference.
We don't know if it's going to make a difference.
We're trying because, we are not overweight people, but somehow we have been attacked for our weight.
We realized
nonstop.
perhaps the angle in which the camera was pointing at us was not the most flattering, so we're trying a new thing.
Have I also been eating healthier and working out a bit more? I got to tell you, these mean comments, are they working? I don't know. That's the criminal part of it all.
I don't know. It really is upsetting. I'm like, are you making me want to get into shape, you fucking assholes? I don't know.
I don't know. You know what? They're not going to win.
No, they're not going to win.
We get good looking on our own terms.
I'm going to eat more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll show them. How was your week?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
Nothing too crazy. What did we do?
I didn't do too much. I did see The Menu with Bruce. That was fantastic movie. I got to tell you, though. Nicholas Hoult, the entire time, you want to kill him.
Is that the kid from the X-Men or whatever?
Yeah, X-Men. He was in. He's been in a bunch. Mad Max. He's been in a bunch of things. Yeah. He does a great job because you hate him the whole fucking time. You're like, God, I can't wait for you to get killed off.
Don't tell me whether or not he does because I haven't seen it. I actually do want to go see it.
I'm not going to tell you nothing.
It's very far and few between that I want to go see.
I'll tell you this though, lots of twists.
Okay.
That had me with my vodka soda cup. Oh my God.
Oh, at the AMC?
Yeah.
Do they have a bar?
Yeah, we went to the Grove, the lovely Grove, and I'm thinking 5:15 on a Sunday night. No one's gonna be there. Packed.
Wrong.
Packed.
Wrong.
But you know what though? It was enjoyable because it was crowded, so when the AMC trailer came out with Nicole Kidman, everyone started clapping and cheering for her, which is hilarious.
Okay, that is funny.
Yeah. We had a good time, but no, a lot of me grabbing Bruce, being like, "You kidding me? He did what? This son of a bitch!"
We watched this movie the other night, The Wonder.
Oh,
that with Florence Pugh. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Very, like, the entire time I was totally on board. I was like, what is wrong with this girl? Why can't she eat? And you feel that the entire way through. And let me tell you, I've never had the last 2 seconds of a film ruin a movie so badly for me. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but if you have seen it, you definitely know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
There's just not a doubt in my mind.
There's a perfect bow on the film where they could have ended it, and then they just decided to do one more little thing where you're like, why the fuck would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
But it's a good movie, great acting, whatever. The girl who plays the girl, oh my God, great acting, but
creepy.
Also it's creepy. The whole thing's creepy. Yeah, the whole thing is creepy because you're like, first of all, it plays with the undertones of Irish Catholic, which is that nothing's said. It's just everything is like unspoken. Really fucked up, if you ask me. But good flick.
Good flick.
Not an easy watch, though.
No. You got to really be in the mood to watch
something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. Good acting, dark story. Yeah. That's pretty much.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways.
Should we get into the news?
Let's get into the news.
Let's do it. What's your first story, Kel?
All right. So my first story is, I'm actually upset about this. For the Oxford's Word of the Year, they chose goblin mode.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what it means, and it's 2 words, which to me defeats the purpose.
Totally. It's either goblin or it's mode. Pick one. You can't have both. You can't have both.
Goblin mode.
That's a phrase.
I'm
goblin mode?
I understand that maybe the Gen Z representation is going to be like, this is fantastic. You know, finally
Goblin
they're representing us in our weird things that we do. But I'm sorry. I just can't get behind it. I've never said it before. I'll never say it.
Type of behavior which is unapologetically self-indulgent, lazy, slovenly,
so it's
greedy.
Like when you're a couch potato?
Because I'm going to always when you're just like, when you're unapologetically being just a piece of shit. That's what I'm reading. That's what they chose as the word of the year.
Being a piece of shit.
We suck. The bar is so fucking low in regards to what you have to be as a person that we've now made it like admirable, like a thing that should be celebrated. The concept of someone being a lazy piece of shit. We suck.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you
Good
this
Lord.
too. I'm really tired of the lazy pieces of shit. You know?
Me too. I'm exhausted. There's nothing cool about being a piece of shit.
Nope.
There's nothing interesting about you. I'm sorry to break it to you. Like, eventually, being lazy and being like, and not wanting to do anything will backfire. It will backfire on you. It's not cute. It's not fun to not try. Like, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah.
You have none of my respect. In Oxford, honestly,
I'm disgusted by you, Oxford.
I'm disgusted by you. I'm disappointed in you. Pick something that gets people out of the bed in the morning. Honestly.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I don't find them to be a credible source anymore.
I didn't understand that this would break you like it did. I mean,
I know it's really, it's like something, to me, I just am like, why would you take it and make that something of any importance at all? I don't
know.
think they should give value to it.
I don't think so either. Okay. Your first story. Go ahead.
That's what I have to say about that.
Yeah.
My first story is investigators identified a foot found in a Yellowstone hot pool.
Just the foot, huh?
Yeah. He had died in the spring, but they found his foot recently.
How did he go out?
He fell in.
Oh my God! Really?
Yellowstone hot springs.
He fell into the hot spring?
Yeah, he was in the hot springs. 70 years old.
Oh, so it was like an accident.
They suspected no foul play. Yeah.
That he just walked over to take a look, and then
perhaps
those 70-year-old brittle bones.
But let me tell you gotta be careful in these national parks. When we went to Yellowstone and when we went to Glacier National Park, I mean, you need to be careful.
Yeah.
I don't really understand why people bring their young children.
I am fully against bringing your child to a national park. Fully against it. I understand maybe 15, 16-year-old, maybe.
Sure.
But actually, no, I don't. Read a book, okay? If you know anything about true crime, you know that national parks are one of the biggest places for criminal activity, specifically kidnapping.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's horrible. There's a whole podcast on it that they just do national parks.
That's terrible.
It's insane. I would never bring my teenager there. I would no. You have to be a full-on adult to go do the damn thing. Sorry. Hate to tell you.
I totally agree. I mean, when we went to Yellowstone, there were numerous points where, like, whenever kids or teenagers were running about and stuff, I'm like, this is so stupid. You don't know how to act yet. And it's borderline not your fault. I think it's the parents' fault. I don't think that parents should take their kids to national parks. I think it's stupid.
I agree with you.
And it's like, they're
not going to remember it if they're young enough, too. So
yeah,
it's like,
so it doesn't really even matter.
It's like when people bring their babies to Disney. I'm like, who's this for?
Yeah, this is for you. This is for the adult.
For the adult to take pictures of the little baby on the ride and go, look, you had so much fun. The baby's like, I don't remember.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what, though? Let people have their fun.
Sure.
In terms of Disney, let people have their fun. That's a safe way to have your fun.
That's a different thing than putting your child in an environment where there's bears.
Yeah, it's just it's like, also, I mean, think about these towns, right? So obviously there's a lot of tourists. Think about the regulars, the regular people that are there. Yeah. You want your kid around the regular guy that lives up in a fucking mountain home. His beard is attached to his nut hair somehow.
You don't want your kid around that.
You don't want your kid around that, do you?
No, it may. I mean, when we were up there, and people might say like, "Oh, you're not gonna actually see a bear." You see bears. We were there. I saw numerous bears.
Bears, wolves. I mean, it's
like the animals. They're out there.
They're there.
And like you have to be, respectful of the community that you're walking in upon, because they don't give a fuck, as they shouldn't. They're literal animals. This isn't a zoo. This is like they are literally walking wherever they damn please, because this is their land that you're stepping on.
It's kind of rude that we were even there.
It is rude that we're even there. It is rude. They've only got so many places where they can live in peace. And we're like, how about I get to take pictures?
Yeah, human beings, we're such losers. They don't give a fuck. It's not like they're taking pictures of us too. They don't give a fuck about what we're doing.
No, they really
literally
don't.
The animals are like, these people are idiots.
Yeah. They're literally idiots and they're in my way. They're in the road and they're in my way.
Yeah. Humiliating.
Yeah, it really is humiliating. But yeah, R.I.P. to that man.
Yes.
Sorry they found your foot so much later.
Yeah, sorry about the foot.
Sorry about the foot thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Next story?
My next story this is kind of attached to a little story. We've talked about it before. We don't do a lot of sports. But on Saturday morning, I went to go see the World Cup at 6:30, go to Barney's Beanery because they opened at 7 for the World Cup, which starts then. And, or they opened at 6:30 so you could get served by 7 for the World Cup. Yeah. Anyways, when I tell you, I was invested the entire time. U.S. is out, by the way, in case, spoiler alert. But when we scored a goal, the way that place erupted, because very rarely is everyone in the bar on the same team.
People don't come together that often.
They really don't. They really don't. And it was very, very fun. However, our friend Victoria was there, and she persuaded me into getting the full bottle of champagne to work within a mimosa, whatever. So over like an hour and a half, I'd had most of the bottle of champagne, and I was living. I came back here and I was like, good morning, everybody.
I know. I was leaving to go to work, and Kelly was like, where are you going? And I was like, I'm on my way to work. And then I like looked in the living room, and she was like sitting on the ground with her legs out, just like, hi.
Yeah, I went to bed for about 6 hours after that because I had only gotten like 4 hours of sleep because the night before we came back. Yeah. But I got to tell you, the World Cup, there's something to it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what they don't tell you. There's something to it. But here's the thing, though. You put me in a sports bar, you tell me the team to root for, I can get down with anything.
Yeah. I'm all for a good time.
Me too.
I'll figure it out.
I'll get it. Now, the one thing that I didn't really understand, though, was the offsides thing. They explained something, and I'm like, yeah, I can't believe he did that either. But I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But I had a lot of fun. 10 out of 10, even though we lost.
That's okay.
The Netherlands, I got to tell you, they were very, very good at what they do. They were
kicking that ball.
They were doing some things where I was like, you showing off. You being bad. You know? I mean, they were doing little kick tricks, like unnecessary things where I'm like, you're showing off your footwork.
Yeah. Fine. Almost like it was like a walk in the park for them. So they were like, let me do a little bit more just for the boys back home.
Literally.
Come on,
Netherlands. And then everyone was like, we hate the Dutch. And I was like, oh, yeah. The Netherlands are the Dutch. I always forget that.
I always forget that, too. Because let me tell you, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, it makes no sense.
Yeah, you would think there'd be Dutchland.
Why would you be called that? Why would you be called Dutch?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense. The United States, and we're Americans.
It's literally the same thing.
It's literally the same thing.
It's literally the same thing.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Well, aren't I stupid?
No, because I just made that connection too. Anywho's, your next story? What? I can't say anywho's in?
No,
in the year of our Lord, 2022?
You can do whatever the hell you want. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, go ahead.
Georgia fugitive arrested after replying to Sheriff's Department most wanted Facebook post with saying, how about me?
Jealousy is a disease,
he said,
girl.
How about me? And they looked it up and they were like, yeah, you got 2 warrants. And then they came and they got him.
Hilarious. We are the cause of our own problems.
We're so stupid.
That is so funny.
What about me? He probably thought he was just being funny. Like, how about you come get me? And then it's like, actually, we will.
Actually, we should come get you because you're destructive to everybody. That is so funny.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I feel like people, like, go on Facebook when they're also kind of hammered. And they'll, like, comment.
Is this you?
Oh, yeah.
I never go on Facebook, so I don't know.
I am on Facebook a lot, mostly to observe, because that's where people are still acting absolutely insane. Facebook is...
Do you think it's crazier than Twitter?
Yes. Because, well, first of all, I like the clientele more. I like the people that use Facebook.
The clientele of Facebook?
Yes. I like the Facebook people more than the Twitter people. Twitter
That's
people
fair.
are annoying.
They are annoying.
They're complaining about hot topics. They whatever. Facebook is where you get into the nitty gritty of someone's divorce. And I mean, people are losing it on Facebook. And they're writing novels about how they're losing it.
And they have no idea how to write. They have no idea how to write,
No.
and that's what it's partially to love about it, because the people on Twitter know how to write because they can condense something into a certain amount of characters.
Yes.
Whereas people on Facebook, they just spiral out of control.
Oh my God, it's incredible.
Out of control.
So part of the reason I like Facebook is because of that. You're seeing the real deal. But the second reason is because I'm in a lot of groups. Cooking food for the soul, cheat meals, coffee. That's it. I'm food shaming. That's it. I'm
I gotta join these groups. That's
my
issue,
God,
is that I go on Facebook and I just see the people that I know, and I'm like, oh my God, this is boring.
I'm telling you, I have the time of my life.
How often are you going on Facebook?
Every day. Every day to look. Every day to look. Because here's what the deal is that I am learning about people, like for instance, in cheap meals, okay? That is an area where I am learning about the real people of this country. For instance, there was a post the other day that blew my mind. On this post, it said, I can't believe that, or no. They said, I have found the perfect hack. You go and you buy the Totino's frozen pizza for $2 at your store.
The perfect hack.
Yes. And then you put your own ingredients on the pizza. So you get it for $2 and then you add your own ingredients. Okay. In the comments, what would you think that people would be arguing about?
What toppings to put on?
You would think, but no. $2 in my area, I get it for $1.15. Really? In mine, it's still 99 cents. Do you understand? Real America is what you're learning about. It's incredible.
I don't even know what that would look like. I don't even know what pizza that would look like.
It's a frozen square pizza. And it's kind of similar to what we would get in like middle school.
Okay. I understand.
But basically, all of these people are eating this Totino's frozen pizza in South Dakota, Idaho, all these places. And they're arguing over the fact that $2 is expensive for the pizza.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
If you can get it for 99 cents, I too would be like, you're paying $2 for that?
Well, exactly. But this is the thing, is that we are stuck in a bubble out here in Los Angeles, and everybody who's on the coasts, in these coastal cities, you're in a bubble. Do you understand that people are fighting for their 99-cent frozen pizzas?
What a life.
What a life. You know, so like out there, it doesn't matter that you're getting paid $8 an hour because your pizza's only $1.
Well,
what?
Your pizza. It's technically pizza, sure.
Well, what I'm saying is that the meal that you're choosing...
It's not like you're getting a hot and fresh pie for $1.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what I'm saying, though. You're getting your dinner for $1.
Yeah. Dinner for $1.
Dinner for $1. Yeah. So, but yeah, I love the groups. They're so funny.
I should really get more into Facebook.
Or someone will be like, I have leftover, I have 48 hot dogs. What should I do with it? And in the comments, it's like, have you thought about making a chili with it? Have you thought? It's so funny.
Hot dogs, honestly, every time I eat a hot dog, which is very rare, but every time I eat one, I'm like, damn,
this is good.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I even like a chicken sausage, like a Italian chicken sausage.
Kelly and I were in San Diego a couple weeks ago, and we went and we had a sausage plate, the two of us. Mm-hmm. got a sausage plate for two young ladies, and
it was delightful.
It was a andouille sausage, a bratwurst, and a
chicken one.
It was a chicken. It was jalapeno cheddar, and let me tell you, all of them knocked it right out of the park.
For real,
right out of the fucking park. Sausage man, it's good.
It's good.
Your next story?
My next story. Okay, so wait, is it your next story?
No, I just did mine.
Oh, okay. All right. So we actually got a request to discuss this.
Okay.
To discuss age differences in relationships, and the reason is because of Billie Eilish and Jesse Rutherford.
Oh, okay.
So basically, what we got asked was kind of like, what do we think of them, grooming, all of this type of stuff.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing. He's how old? Oh, he's in his 30s?
Yeah, he met her when he was 24 and she was 13.
Ew.
Right?
Fucking ew, dude. Honestly, ew, dude.
Ew. I think it's an ew. I think it's if you know someone as a teenager and you're not a teenager.
Yeah. It's one thing if, like, she's 13, he's 15, and then they grow up, and it's like, wow, you're not 13, and I'm not 15 anymore. But being full-on 24, and then he's now how old? And then she's, what, 19?
She's 20.
She's 20? I mean, like, I've watched a couple of videos of her talking at this point, being like, I can't believe I bagged him. And, like, all the comments are the same, which is just like, no, dude, you're a 20-year-old pop star. Like, yeah, you bagged him. He literally, nobody's talking about him unless he's involved with you. Like, eventually she's going to look back and probably be like, I sound like a fucking goofball, which you kind of do, but it's okay because you're 20 and he's a grown ass man who's like, why are you guys in a sleeping bag together in this Gucci sleeping bag? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
I don't really, do I think it's like, technically illegal? No. Do I think it's gross? Yeah. But I think a lot of people do things that aren't illegal that are gross.
I think if I were her brother, Phineas, I'd want to kick his ass.
Yeah, I'd want to kick his ass.
So
if I were her father, I'd want to kick his ass. I'd be like, you fucking weirdo. Date somebody your own age. That's how I would feel.
Yeah. I mean, I just also like looking at how I am at 29, and like if I'm talking to someone who's younger than 25, it's so apparent to me that they haven't lived the life experiences that like I have. Like I don't even know how you relate to a 20-year-old if you're 30 something.
Like, and I'm not saying, here's the thing, I'm not saying that like if you're in your late 20s and you hook up with someone who's in their early 20s, something like, but to like talk with them all the time and act as though you guys are on the same, like, just kind of speed of how life is.
Well, what it says to me is that she is obviously, or thinks she is, very mature.
Which, and sure, she probably is for her age,
yeah,
but like...
And then he is probably painfully immature.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine, like... Because when I talk to someone who I had to do this shoot for these gamer kids and they're like 20, 21, and I'm like, why are you not bright?
Yeah, and it's because it's like you're literally 20, 21.
Exactly.
You're stupid.
Yeah, I think once you get to 30, I think you could kind of do whatever you want up.
Yeah.
Like, sure.
Like if somebody's 30 years old and they date somebody who's 50, it's whatever. We're both adults. There's enough maturity there. But when you're 20, like your brain isn't even like, it's not even entirely developed, is it?
No.
I don't know. That's how I feel, I guess. Is that, do I think it should be illegal that he dates her? No. Do I think it's gross? Yeah. That's about it. I just think it's gross.
I think it's gross too, and I think one day she's going to look back on it and be like, that was fucking weird.
That was weird.
He knew me when I was 13.
And he was 24. Weird. I don't know if they like really talked during that time.
I'm not sure,
but if they did, that should be illegal.
Yeah.
Part.
Yeah. That should definitely be illegal. Let me take a look here. if I have any more information. Okay. Let's see. I got some more information. Okay. So here we go. Billy was a huge fan of Neighborhood growing up in her teens, and she met Jesse when she was 14 as a fan. Billy and Jesse dressed up as a baby and old man duo for Halloween just recently, probably taking because the uproar of the age gap. So they decided to be a baby and an old man.
Yeah, I think that's fucking stupid as shit.
Yeah, why lean into it? I wouldn't lean into it.
That's not a bit to lean into.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
That's so gross.
Beyond stupid.
I'm uncomfortable.
Like that. Oh, God, I hate that.
Yeah. This whole thing is getting more uncomfortable as I look.
Yeah, I mean, I find it really strange you would lean into it. I find it strange that you would I think it's really weird. Address it entirely. If it's not anything to be concerned about, just be in your relationship.
Also, so many women right now are finding out through like their own journey that they have been groomed or that they whatever. So it's like not really something to
also
poke like fun about.
And we also like come on, we know what's going on here. She met him as a fan. This guy, nobody gives a fuck about who he is. At the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck about who you are.
No.
So he's thinking, wow, the biggest pop star
has a crush on
me. I'm so wonderful because this girl has chosen to be with me. I must be absolutely fantastic. And it's like, no, at the end of the day, you're just okay.
Yeah. I don't even know who the Neighborhood is.
I don't know who this fuck is. I don't know who he is.
It's just a guy.
He's just a fucking dude.
He's a dude that has snaked his way into dating a 20-year-old. That's what it seems like.
That's it. And a lot of them are doing it.
Yep. All right.
Thank
you for the recommendation.
Yeah, thank you for the recommendation. My next story, real quick. A woman received a postcard that was 100 years old in the mail.
Are you kidding?
Yep. And it was a Halloween illustration. And on it said, "Which would you rather be, a goose or a pumpkin head?" I don't know what that really means.
Okay.
But anyway, she realized that it was like from a family member to another one, and it said, "Dear cousins, we are quite well, but mother has awful lame knees. It is awful cold here. Don't forget to write us."
Lame knees? That was me going up Runyon the other day. I was like, these lame knees hurting. Dang.
Yeah, 100 years old.
And
now everybody's dead, you know?
I mean, you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 100 years if they're adults.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Maybe they're dead.
That's gross, though.
Yeah, creepy.
Yeah. That's what you wrote? Like, yeah. That's what you put in a postcard? Lame knees.
Maybe, I don't know. There wasn't much to say that week. Mom's knees are still bad.
I wonder when it finally got back into circulation.
I don't know.
Like the letter.
I don't know.
It must have been someone saw with the post stamp. It was like, I'll just throw it back in. Maybe I'll throw it back in. Or... Weird.
Yeah, really weird. I don't know what I would do if I got mail like that. I'd keep it. Yeah, 100-year-old mail, I'd keep it.
But I don't know if I'd report anything about it. I'd just be like, look at this.
Yeah, I don't
Anyone
think
comes over, be like, look.
I wouldn't contact the news. But I mean, like, people will do anything to cut a check. Oh, you know?
Yep. Okay, next segment, I've changed. You can go first.
And this is probably an I've changed, but more like a realization of me, because I do feel like I've been doing this the majority of my life, I must say. But it's come to my attention that I cannot pay attention in a conversation I don't want to be a part of.
Yeah.
I cannot do it. I black out. On accident, my brain turns off.
Yeah.
I've got nothing.
I know.
And I think that like people probably have noticed it in conversations with me before where they are talking and they realize I'm not there. And
I've noticed it with you before.
Really?
I've been explaining something to you and you just aren't there. And I'm like, hi. And you're like, oh, sorry, what? Like I was telling you about my lunch or something that I guess you don't care about. But I do the same thing. The other day I did the same thing. I was in mid-conversation and I just kind of started drifting. And then I realized that I was just laughing on autopilot.
I feel so bad. And people
I feel really bad.
All of a sudden I'll notice like a certain pitch someone has and I'll be like, exactly. And I'll have no clue what they just said. None.
Yeah.
Literally none.
It's the problem. It's a couple of things. Number one, I don't think we're drinking enough water. Number two, I think that you and I get distracted very quickly.
Very quickly.
Whereas if we notice something.
Or if my brain, if you say something like the dog was yellow, all of a sudden, I could be thinking about all shades of yellow I've ever known.
Yeah. It's just, well, we definitely have
something
type of
undiagnosed
ADHD, probably. I mean, you and I were... It's not even, you wouldn't even really be able to call us flighty because flighty isn't it. It's that because it's not like I'm not thinking of anything. I'm thinking of something, but it's got nothing to do with what you're saying.
Like, I think I feel bad because, you know, in a cutesy way, I could just be like, I'm just daydreaming.
No, I'm trying to figure out what your pronouns are. That happened to me the other night. I swear to God. I was like, I can't remember which this person has gone with. And they're telling the whole story, and I'm like just staring at them.
And is that really what you want?
I mean, really.
You're trying to tell this important story, and I'm trying to make sure I'm correct about whether or not what your pronouns are.
I couldn't remember. I'm like, because you know how some people, there have been some people where they go back. They go, never mind, just kidding.
Yeah, some people do go back. No, I totally, I get what you're saying.
So
that's hard.
It was hard. It was hard the other night because I'm like, just kind of like laughing what they're saying. And I'm like, but which one is it? And I feel like a jerk. Yeah. But I don't want to end up being more of a jerk by saying the wrong thing. So then I just ended up being like, I got to go to the bathroom.
I gotta go.
I
mean, I feel terrible. I mean, like, unless, like, you have a cohesive story that goes from point A to point B, and you leave out any unnecessary words entirely, and you make sure you really hit those entertaining points, I'm gone.
You know what I did the other day to get out of a conversation?
Huh.
I yelled to Nikki. I go, Nikki. I go, do you want to get some ice? Guess what I was drinking?
What?
Red wine. What?
Oh, I'll do anything to leave a conversation. Absolutely.
Well, the guy cornered me. I was cornered.
I hate when I'm cornered.
Annoying. Anyways.
Well, that's how I've changed, or what I've come to realize. I'm glad you and I are both on the same page.
We are on the same page.
Terrible.
Yes. Okay. I've changed. I have a skincare routine, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not.
What did you think I was going to say? Fuck you.
I don't know. I feel like there was a moment where we talked about how we don't really do skincare and what it's some, but I am doing it. I bought the stuff.
How many days in a row?
I do it every day.
Every day? How many days in a row?
Oh, it must be. I mean,
2.
No, it's got to be. I mean, whenever I'm here, I do it. So if we go down to mom and dad's, I have to skip. But whenever I'm here, I do it. But I was thinking about it, and what?
How many?
Days in a row? I don't know. How many days in a row? I don't know. Point is that I'm doing my best to do it, and I'm telling you, There's something about the nose strip. When I do it, I feel like I'm releasing demons.
When I do that nose strip, have you guys ever done this? You did this. It's a little nose strip. When you peel it off, it sucks out all the dirt and
it's really
stuff
disgusting
that's in your
describing
pores.
it, but
it is satisfying when you lift it off and you see all the little bumps of all the little dirt, and you're like, wow, that was a good one.
Yeah, sometimes you peel it off and there's nothing. You're like, ah, shit. I'm clean. Dang it. Wanted it to be a good one. Yeah. No, I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm, like, when I have a night in, I really go to town on my skincare. Tweeze my face, do the whole thing.
That's good.
I'm trying to.
I wanted to talk about, I weirdly have on my cheek, at one part of my cheek, there's
dry skin.
Randomly, no, 3 tiny hairs.
What? Let me see.
I don't even think you're going to be able to see them. I can only feel them.
You can only feel them.
I can only feel them.
Okay, and what's the deal with them?
I don't know. It was like 6 months ago I felt it for the first time, and I was like, those need to go. And so then I tweezed them out, and they just now...
They're back?
Have grown back in the slightest little way.
They're back. And I don't
understand. There's no mole there. There's no nothing. It's just all of a sudden...
You have
all of a sudden
follicles.
3 little hairs needed to come out and say hello. I don't understand.
I guess so. I guess they're here for the long haul.
I'm going to try and find. It's hard to even find them. I felt them earlier.
It's hard to even find them.
It's hard to even find them.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The human body makes no sense.
Makes no sense. None.
Did I ask for more hairs on my face? No.
No, I certainly did not.
Yeah. Anyways. Next segment. What the clock? Do you want me to go?
I can go.
Go ahead.
Snakes.
Okay.
I want to talk about snakes. Because essentially they are a string, they are a rope, and they can kill. What? Yeah. I'm out of commission when my toe is broken. Snake, no toes, no hands, string of a being can kill.
It's just straight muscle. That's the problem.
It's disgusting. It's the same way, a worm is just as gross to me.
A worm has a better attitude about life, I think. A snake, a worm, they never bothered anybody, except for dogs when they give them the situation. But snakes, I like snakes.
No, you don't.
From a distance, I do.
You like them behind a freaking cage. You don't like them in the freaking wild.
Well, no, I like them in the wild, but I'm not in the wild. I like them having their fun in the wild. They should be allowed to do that. They should be allowed
when you're not there?
Yeah, when am I going to be there? Go ahead, slither around the rainforest. That's your spot, you know? I don't need to interrupt that.
I just find them to be absolutely irritating.
I think it's because you never met a good one.
I don't think I'm going to.
No, a little garden snake, a little grass snake, he's not going to bite you.
I don't think it makes any sense. It's like the one thing where I just go, what the fuck are you? What are you?
Do you understand a lizard?
Yeah?
So you're against amputees.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
It writes itself.
Don't know. An amputee has a loss.
Okay.
There was no loss on the snake. That's just how.
Okay, fine.
A snake.
I hear you.
Don't do this to me. I love amputees.
We all do. I gotta tell you, I was watching. There is an amputee person on Instagram that does makeup.
Yep.
And they don't have. Yeah.
Who it is.
And I gotta tell you, they crush it.
They do a great job.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
I literally don't know how.
Well, I guess when you grow
but just like the muscles of your mouth, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I can't control my mouth like that at all.
I choke on air all the time.
Yeah.
I couldn't do what you do.
No. No. Anyways, back to the snakes.
Yeah.
What? I can't congratulate an amputee guy for fucking
Nobody's saying you can't congratulate any amputee.
Okay.
They should be congratulated.
They should, because it's hard work.
It's hard work being an amputee. I can't even imagine. So maybe I should have some appreciation for the snake who gets things done with no arms and no legs. Okay, fine, Kelly. You win.
I do win. Woo! They're talented creatures. They're very cool. Are we gonna have to cut that out? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. We haven't said anything wrong.
No, we're like, we appreciate them.
That is true.
This is an appreciation moment. This isn't like, anything. I don't think it's anything bad.
I don't think so either. All right,
But
well,
we've been wrong before.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
No.
To see if we get freaking canceled. You know what's interesting? I didn't even mean canceled in like the contemporary way. I meant literally like our YouTube gets shut down. Like literally
I don't
canceled.
think so. We've said nothing wrong. We literally haven't. No.
All right.
No. If you're going to shut down somebody, I could give you a list of people to shut down. I don't know, like Tucker Carlson. That guy fucking sucks.
Oh, is that guy?
Yeah, that's that guy. Okay. So my what the cluck is, okay, so you know how you'll be driving by like on Hollywood Boulevard and there'll be someone with a Jesus Save sign or whatever.
Yeah.
The other day, we're coming out of Trader Joe's and there's a guy in a car waving the Jesus sign. And it was a what the cluck moment because I didn't know they could drive. The people who do that?
I didn't know either. I assumed always they got dropped off.
Yeah, or like they walked.
Or they walked.
I feel like you shouldn't be in charge of a motor vehicle.
No, I didn't think they had a ride. I didn't think they had a car.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? And also it's like, can you just drive to your spot in peace? Do you have to wave the Jesus Saves all the way to the spot?
Yeah, is it where, I mean...
He looked unhinged.
I bet.
Unwell.
I bet.
Yes.
These are the people that are driving throughout our community, is people who are trying to wave a sign at the same time as they're behind the wheel.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, I felt it was a shock.
I wonder at what point in someone's existence that they look at themselves and they say, my purpose, I'm to stand on Hollywood Boulevard and wave a sign about Jesus. That's what I need to be doing with my time. I've been called upon to do such a thing.
I think that's just what happens when you don't get that good at guitar or like you can't, don't play sports. It's like, what am I going to do? I can't even do Call of Duty.
Yeah, and maybe they tried to be like a pastor or something and the church was like, no thanks.
No, you really don't have the rhythm, but I know that you could wave this sign if you wanted to.
Yeah, give him a sign. He'll be entertained with that. And then you were.
Yeah.
Pity.
Anyways, we've got beef.
We've got beef.
All right. Is yours going to be about the deli counter?
No.
Oh. Allie had an annoying time at the deli counter.
I did have an annoying time at the deli counter. But no, that wasn't going to be it.
Okay, go ahead.
I can talk about that if you want me to.
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have beef with children.
Okay.
Listen. I think... I don't dislike children. I have beef with them because I literally think that they're toxic. I do. They will snot and sneeze and cough and do all of this disgusting ass shit. And then when they give you a hug, it feels like Jesus is real.
They are.
It is the weirdest thing on it is like, oh my God, you pain in the ass. And then they give you a hug or they're like, you're my favorite cousin or aunt or whatever. And it's like, well, everybody else can fuck right off.
Because I'm number one.
I'm number one.
Oh, I know. I know it to be true. I literally, kids can be crazy running around, all this stuff. When I was a substitute teacher, I taught a first grade class. And these kids they look at you like you are just the world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you guys are just lovely.
Yeah.
And then they would do something where they're like coughing just out. They're like, and it's like, stop. God damn it. Knock it off. And then they're like, I love you. And you're like, oh, it's okay. You could cough all over my sandwich. It's fine.
That's fine. But is it just, I mean, we just accept it because they don't know any better?
Literally, that's what we're doing.
Literally, that's what we're doing.
Yeah. But it's up to the parent to teach them to cover their mouth, to teach them to use a tissue.
I mean, like all the time at work, there will be people who literally let their child like grip onto the glass that I have in my work and like fucking do a spit bubble on it. And I'm like, you're literally in a restaurant. You are literally holding your child thinking that I find this cute because it is a baby. And I don't find it cute.
Because I don't know this baby.
I don't know this baby. If I don't know your baby, get your baby away from me. Get your kid out of here.
Yeah, it's not my baby.
I don't know that baby. I don't know that baby. It can't just spit everywhere it wants to because it's a baby.
I mean, get real.
Get real.
Hey, baby, grow up. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. I just think it is so strange how like the amount of patience that we have. Well, because here's the thing, right? Is that we have the patience because they don't know any better. And then I feel like we also often tend to apply that same thing to adults. And I think that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit for people to treat you shitty and then shower you with love and say, well, they just don't know any better on how to love and stuff.
That's your issue.
That's, like, leave that shit to the children where they don't know any better. You're a grown adult. You know better.
You know
You're
better.
just being a piece of shit.
Yeah, we truly cannot stand people acting like shit and then blaming it on innocence. It's something that you and I just fucking... And it's people from the Northeast also. There's no excuse to be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
If you're a dick, you're a dick.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Own up to it.
There's no... And that's interesting because, like, there's also, like, I remember a couple weeks ago I had posted a clip on TikTok and people tried to say that I had, like, this certain disorder. And it's like, no, I'm just being an asshole in the clip. I'm just being a dick.
What kind of disorder would you have where you're
They said that I had some type of disorder in regards to, like, it's something that, like, a lot of, I guess, sociopaths have or something. Where they, like, don't listen to authority and like and it's like something that is like seen in a lot of kids as like they get older and like that type of thing. And it's like, what is wrong with you guys? There's not like a diagnosis to every little thing that somebody says.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like, first of all, if you do know me, I've never gotten in trouble. Like literally ever. The idea of getting in trouble like terrifies me. Like growing up, I was like, please, I don't want detention. Like I never got detention. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like authority and me, we're chill. As long as you respect me, I respect you. We're all good. But like the weird thing to me is that people want an excuse and an understanding as to why somebody says every single thing that they do. And it is so weird. It's like, no, sometimes people are just being mean. Or just being shitty. Or being an asshole.
Yeah, yes.
It doesn't mean something happened when they were 7 years old and now they're this way.
No. It's not what... Yeah, I'm with you on that. Some
it's
people
so
are just
weird.
fucking dicks.
Yeah, and that's it.
And that's it. I'm with you.
Yep.
I'm with you.
What do you have beef with?
I have beef with this AI thing that everyone's doing. It's freaking me out.
You know,
what?
The AI portrait thing?
Yeah. Did you do it?
I downloaded it. I downloaded the app, and then it said for a free trial, it was like after 2 weeks, it was going to charge the card or something, or a week, and it was going to be like over $20 or something. I said, forget it. I'm not doing this.
No, I just don't trust it. I don't trust it putting in your pictures. I know that everyone has my pictures already. There's something about it where the robots are coming. They're going to take over.
That's how I feel about Be Real, too.
I don't like Be Real either.
I don't like Be Real. You guys are letting an app say within the next 3 minutes you have to take a picture of what's going on around you.
So now it knows where you are, what you're doing, who you're with. I mean, guys.
This is easy.
It's coming for us.
This is easy.
It's coming for us.
All of the signs are there. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to pay attention.
No.
The thing is literally called AI, and it's just taking your picture and turning it into a cartoon. Why would they need to call it AI? Something's happening that you don't know about.
Yeah. I literally looked at my Instagram feed this morning, and it's just everybody's pictures in AI. And I'm like, I don't need to see this. Some of them look good, but some of them I'm like,
Yeah, totally.
I don't care that this computer generated this picture of you.
What a weird little trend.
What a weird trend.
Weird trend.
I don't like
Keep it to the Spotify playlist.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, Hen House Open Mic?
Hen House Open Mic. Let's do it. This week's theme was salons. Kelly, would you like to go first?
Sure. Okay. White wine, bleach tips. Wipe the floor so you don't slip. Black hair, black chair. Paying $500 because I don't care. I'ma look good. I'ma look good. I'ma look good for a man who doesn't respect me. Cornrows for a white hoe who knows nothing about cultural appropriation. Dreadlocks for a white hoe who can't find a personality. I'ma look good. I'ma look good. I'ma look good because I don't respect me. Yeah. So this song is about a white chick who gets cornrows and dreadlocks.
At the same time?
At the same time, she pays $500 because obviously the salon person is like, this is going to take a lot of work, you know. And but the man she's with doesn't respect her because she's a white girl with cornrows and dreadlocks. And she doesn't respect herself because she is that as well. That's the whole story. It's a little clunky.
I think, the thing is that you just dove right into it. You didn't preface what it was. You didn't.
I can't really tell if it's a rap, slam poem, or I'm just talking. I can't really tell. So probably my worst one yet. I'll come out and say it. I'm not really proud of that one.
All right.
Yeah. That's okay too, but I feel like I wasted a good topic on something not too great.
We workshop. We sometimes we swing and we.
It's your turn. Go ahead.
No, Kel.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I have a PowerPoint presentation.
Got it.
But I don't
have slides.
I don't have a presentation. It's just as if let's say I'm in 4th grade giving a presentation.
Okay.
So allow me to get into character of a 11-year-old?
Sure.
Hi. Welcome to my PowerPoint presentation on what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be a hairdresser. Slide. Hairdressing is cool for 3 reasons. Number 1, my mom does it. Number 2, it's a job my mom has. Number 3, doing this is an action of my mother's. Slide! My mom comes home each day with one hairball for me of all her different clients.
Oh.
I've stored them in my closet. Slide. As you can see here, I have collected 2 pounds of human hair thus far, which may seem like none at all, but hair is very light, and to get to 2 pounds is impressive. Slide! I also love scissors. These are the ones my mom uses. They are very sharp. Sometimes I wonder if they can only cut hair. Slide! When I grow up, I want to be a hairdresser because my mom says cutting and dyeing hair is in our blood. This makes me unique because when other kids say they're German, I get to say I'm part Paul Mitchell. Slide! Anyway, thanks for listening to my presentation. And as my mom always says, confidence is only 1 cut away.
That was great.
Thank you.
That was good. Slide. I loved it.
Thank you.
That was good. Good job.
Thanks.
Really makes mine feel even worse. It's fine, though. Great job. All right. Well, thanks, everybody, for listening.
Yes. This has been another fun episode.
Yes. If you have any more topics that you'd like us to address next time, please let us know. Thanks again for all the positive reviews. We've reached 1,000 followers on Instagram. So, thank you for that. NIGHTCOOP podcast. My Instagram is This is Kelly Ryan.
And I am Allie Ryan.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.